Oh shit. How far am I? Am I done with lasers? You can you can see the vault all the way up here. Am I done with lasers? Like, that's the forest. There's the color laser. That's, oh yeah, I still have more village to do. Oh yeah, the village isn't solved. But also kind of fuck the village? No. There's symmetry, desert. 2 lasers are over here? Oh, the quarry, and then the woods. The castle. The bridges. Tetris. Oh, hello. Have I listened to you before? I think yeah, you're not glowing. You're like red. I think I already got you. Yeah, there's Tetris. It must be pretty done. I gotta take another look at parts of the town. Which the laser might already be coming at. No, it's gonna come out of that tower. I think that's the only one remaining, and then I can go down here. I already can, but, you know, completionism. Semi-completionism. There's like a handful of random puzzles I still haven't solved. I think I still haven't solved that the puzzle at the end of the bridge that I was able to just skip by walking around it, but I think I was still stuck on it. What were you again? Are you I don't like these. I don't like them. I don't like them. Like, I think symmetry puzzles are kind of cool. I don't like it when I can't see the other one. That's just kind of, that gets irritating. That just gets irritating. Don't do that to me. Also, a friend of mine claims that he got stuck on a puzzle where he's 100% sure he's inputting the right answer, and it doesn't work. And I'm pretty sure that if he shows me, it'll turn out to be one of these invisible laser puzzles, because it can look like you're doing it right. All right, so this one's a lot. I think I have to press. I'm pretty sure these mean that the same beam has to connect the same lasers. Yeah, it means I have to be down here, because the other beam is yellow. So I go through here and I connect the blue, and I also need to pick up the black ones with anything. And then I need to go through and grab the yellows with the other one. I need to separate black from white. Where? Oh, it's me. It's because I went too far down because of this guy. You've ruined my life. Okay, go a little deeper at the beginning. Doesn't actually help, does it? Yeah, I did everything not the way I meant to. So I can't go here. Go left, down, left, down. I'm trying to imagine. Oh, wait, yeah, it's because I'm trying. Me going here is me trying to go through this spot right here of my own beam, because the yellow is there. So we're currently wrapping around the black one. I was trying just to see if I can even kind of draw a blue beam that would solve the blue side of things, and then I was going to edit it afterwards to fix anything that's not working for yellow. I think I need to scoop around it over here. This is really hard to imagine. What did this look like unrandomized? I don't even know. I don't know, that's always a fun experiment to do, right? Relatively quick and easy little thing to try out. It makes me feel better to see how hard it might be if I get to see what it looked like before. Oh! Yeah, this seems easier. This seems a right bit easier. Okay, so what? Okay, whatever one you start on is blue, so you actually can pick either side. But whatever's happening, I have to end up here. Because there's a blue right next to the pip. Yeah, that looks relatively easy. Alright, randomizer, fuck me up, buddy. You demon, you. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, yeah, so I am blue no matter where I start. So my default assumption about trying to start in the bottom left and go to the bottom right, essentially, and kind of like scoop up whatever I need. I want to try to get all of the black ones under it and all of the white ones above it, and then scoop up any black and blue pips I could along the way. But I might have to go this way? Probably not this way. This is the least so it seems extremely unlikely I start here. I might start here. If I zigzag like crazy through all this shit, then just sneak over here and leave. Oops. Don't close my exit. Then just sneak over here and leave. That could be a good way to close up most of what's going on my side of things, but then also be able to escape cleanly to a corner. I can also potentially try to wrap up all of the white ones on the inside. How's this one gonna work where there's a white and a black right next to each other? I would just do this, but I'll hit my own beam. But also, there's a yellow one right there, so like the yellow has to go there. Causing some problems for me. Yeah, I don't want to cross here, because I need to be able to split them. And it seems most likely I would split them with the yellow. But the shape I had a minute ago had a white and a black inside of it, which is very bad. What does this look like on your end? First of all, you're not getting that. Oop. Eh? That gets my pips. So the black on the top of the screen, yellow got that. The yellow on the far right, that should be there. I think I need to retract back here. That should scoop up the black one. But I need the third, the top right yellow has to not, the top right white has to not be in the same space as the black that I just scooped around. And it's not? It is? It isn't? It is? Wow. So this is how wildly far off I was. I have technology. I took a screenshot to take a look. Yep, I had a feeling that this was in the same space as this, and that's what I was worried about. But also, like, my attempt to scoop like this, like in my, I was like reversing it some way, thinking I was like scooping like this, I guess, with yellow, which like obviously it goes up, so scooping down is wildly kind of counterproductive. Having black in the middle is actually a huge problem, because you cannot wrap around black. That's not an option. So I think I need to go down here, because I think there's a blue pip down here somewhere, so I gotta get that. But I need to, like, scoop past black. And this one, I think I need to go from, like, floor to ceiling, basically, with yellow and blue. So that black just isn't in the shape with anything else. I think that's the only way I'm gonna be able to isolate it. At least that's the vibe I get. Okay, so that didn't work, like, for shit. Everything I thought I was doing, I was wrong about. And my brain did a hurdy. Okay. But there's still a yellow there. Can't really do that. And that really messes me up. Okay, I can go back, go around this way. Because that incorporates on my side of I don't, where do I go? Which corner am I even trying to get to? They don't feel possible. I really wish I could just see both of them at the same time. It makes it so much harder to imagine what I'm doing. It can't be this corner, can it? It's like, how would I get that yellow? It feels insane. I need to wrap higher around that white. So symmetrically, yellow should be separating white. on the one in the middle from black right now. But the beginning of my line does not separate the white at the beginning. Also, obviously, okay, so you know, this is a fool's errand because obviously yellow's never reaching the pip on the far right. I'm looking at everything else. They make it so hard by you having to imagine the other one. This is legit agony. It's so much more complicated than the original one. Do. Well, if I can't go there, then that means you already got, so that's good. Nope. I shouldn't have clicked, because I needed to study what was wrong with that one. Okay, so that little scoop means that the other white should be scooped up. And it'll be in a weird hook that separates it from the black on the far left. I believe both yellow pips are grabbed. Both black pips. Nothing separating the white on the right from the black on the right. And I can't do this because it's in the way. Can I push that part in? So I can do a little loopy? No? Not far enough. But then I can't come back when I do this. And now white and black is combined. Yeah, it's kind of unavoidable. I have to be able to loop back around for this approach. And it doesn't work like that. Because I'm trying to separate the black on the bottom from the white on the bottom. Oh my god, how do you even have commentary on this part? I can't even process it. It's so much visual information to try to separate them. I don't even know how to begin to start addressing this. Like, I was like, do I start trying to color it in square by square on GIMP to like try to just like claim the territories of each side piece by piece in parallel? That seems kind of absurd. It's just too much. I do not like the puzzles where you have to imagine what the other one's doing at the same time. Whew, there's 2 different starting points and 2 different exits. So there's essentially 4 options for what the puzzle even looks like to begin with, and I could be picking the wrong one. I don't know which puzzle is the right puzzle. I hit like a brain fried threshold really fast with the randomizer, where I'm just like, I need to stop for the day. And like, I only recorded like 2/3 of an episode. It's like, yeah, but I feel useless again. There's a fucking expert mode? What the you would have to practice so much to even start expert. At least if you want to beat it at like a reasonable time, which is, you know, what doing Let's Plays is. Staring at one puzzle for 3 hours isn't really a video. Dude. I just have not decided for sure where to start and where to end. That's kind of a big deal. The most intuitive thing is to start on the left and end on the right. Start on the bottom left and end on the bottom right as blue, because blue seems to be on the bottom and yellow seems to be on the top. The issue is just I haven't been able to actually think of a solution that works that way, so kind of a vital problem. I should not have clicked. Damn it. I need to know why this is wrong. Okay, so both yellow pips are collected. The black one up there was not collected. Did I do it? Did I just do it? All that for one of you. I'm not even gonna do it. I was wondering what was here. I should have guessed it was one of these recordings for the theater, because that's a throwaway thing. That would be a dead end, and I'm like, this can't go into the mountain, because like going into the mountain goes into the mountain. This looks like the whole room might be a puzzle. It's probably a puzzle outside, isn't it? Yeah, I think this is the yellow drainage. Gross phrasing. There we go. That's like 20 minutes in one puzzle, I think it might have been. What we got there. Had to go from bottom left to bottom right, the thing that it was most intuitive from the get-go. I just couldn't spot the way to do it until I suddenly did. It's funny that I'm known for playing The Witness, because, like, it does feel like one of the least Let's Playable puzzle games sometimes. Obviously, there's the environmental discovery that's really cool, but a lot of the game is you staring at a grid, understanding the rules, and just not being able to find the right combination. Although I think the original game was just easier by a fair margin. So I think the randomizer is exacerbating that a bit, where I'm just like, I don't know what to say, man. There's like a fucking 8x8 grid. I understand what I'm supposed to do, but I just can't find the exact path. And once you get in a rut, you're just like, I don't know. I have no rules to explain, because I get it and you get it and we both get it together. But also I can't really tell you what I'm missing. You again. So were you impossible because there's another color? Can I see you from up here? Oh. Man. I think I need to take screenshots. Right? It's just like a lot of puzzle. Yeah, stand at a distance where you don't do that to me, please. Okay, so these top two are black. Now all those are black. You know, I think I'm gonna need screenshots for this. Just because how do you remember it all? Yeah, I'll be right back after I get that set up. Welcome to the fun time where I try to make sense of any of this, because it's a lot. It's just so much. I want to start off by coloring whatever white is, but also I'm a little annoyed that white, can I click on this? What? There you go. Obviously I kind of, me grayscaling it made it white, which makes it even harder to parse. Okay, so, bottom right corner does not stay white. These four stay white though, don't they? Yeah. Oops. The chalk should make it more clear which ones I've filled in compared to the white squares at least. So these four stay white on all four of them. But then the four above them, yes and yes. No. So it's just these three are white. Because this one turns black here. That one's black there. That should be all of the ones on that side. Okay. Let's figure out which ones are white over here. So these three, I can see right here, are black on one of these two. That one's black there, but these three are white on both of these. Are they white down here? Yes, but just those three. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this one's black up here. What about the two above it? The middle one's white here. Top one's black there. But I think the middle one, is it the middle two? Nope, that one's black there. So just the middle one stays white. This is a huge pain in the ass. I don't... How the fuck do you solve this based on perception? You can't, right? I mean, it's valid to take notes in a puzzle game, so I guess this one, that's just the territory this one is in. Okay, so these are all black. So cut out all those, but these down three, those are black. That's okay. So that's it. So just those four are white on that side, and those 7 are white on the left side. That's one color down. Okay. Oof. I hope I don't think about this backwards. I'm trying to think about what causes them to turn black. Because it's when it contains a color that the light is in conflict with, right? So it turns black if it contains like the colors opposite. Okay, I think I'm getting back in the headspace here. Where like the ones that turn black on two different ones, those are because they're primary colors, or they're RGB, not CMY. And that'd be why they would change twice. So I guess I kind of gotta solve this like space by space. So let's do this far left one. So it turns black for green and for red. If we're combining them, like that means that has to be blue, I believe. I guess I can color pick this one. Blah, 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 blah. This would be easier if I had pens, basically. That's not a very good blue, honestly. Brighten that a bit. Okay. There are a lot of... trying to show this makes it slower and harder, but otherwise I might as well just be like, alright, here's a solution, bye. And yeah, this one turns black for green and blue, so it must be red. And this one turns black for green and red, so it must also be blue. The top right one is only black for blue. I believe means it has to be yellow. Hope I'm on the right track, because if I mess this up, I have to start the whole thing over, because I won't know where I messed up. Like, yeah, because basically you're combining them and it becomes black if you have all of the components, which is C, Y, and M. And so yellow and blue is enough to make that happen. But yellow and green would not, and yellow and red would not. Okay, what's this one down here? I guess that one just is blue again, because it turns black for green and red. And so does this one. But this one only turns black for green, which means it's magenta, which is our first instance of that. Right? Yes. Doing a little bit of measure twice, cut once here, because if I fuck up, the entire thing starts, I just have to do the whole thing again. Yeah, so this is blue because it turns black during green and red. This one turns black during red, so it should be cyan. I believe that's that entire one filled in. I should just try to solve it now, but I'll try to finish the other one too, and hope I'm not screwing up, because I don't want to keep switching back and forth. So these two are only black for green, so those must be magenta. There we go. This one is only black for blue, so it must be yellow. And this one's only black for blue. This top one is only black for green, so that's magenta. This one down here is black for blue, so it's another yellow. Yeah, because this one needs a lot of pairs because it's a spiky puzzle. Yeah, black for blue only again. These two are black for red, so that's cyan. Black for green is magenta. These two are black for blue, makes them yellow. Okay. I sincerely hope that all of that is correct. Now try to, I don't know, screenshot that if you want to. Or try to hold it in your head, because I can't keep everything on screen at once. Could probably eventually do that, but like, you know, I don't need to make more work for myself right now. I'm trying to solve the puzzle. Putting that on my other screen in Paint. Opening up the game. And we're going to try to solve this son of a bitch once and for all. Also, I don't want the room, I don't like the room being, green's not much better. Whatever. Okay, how does this work? But can I just... Yeah, I can't just solve it. Do I check what... I just realized I don't actually know what I'm doing. Fuck. Okay, so this is red. This is green. This is blue, so it's RGB. But what am I trying to solve? Shit. Because I just... Oh, wait. Ah, fuck. I don't understand what I'm doing. Because I just realized that if I... What the fuck? Damn it. I just went through all that work to do what I think was like me solving what color everything is. But how am I going to separate all of these colors? That's so many different colors. That's not usually possible, is it? Maybe it is possible. Maybe I'm panicking too much. Wrap around you. Is it possible? It is possible. Okay. I panicked because there's so many. You don't normally have to segregate like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 different colors. But yeah, these 4 are this one, and this one are unique colors that show up nowhere else. And then these are all white, and these are all blue. So I guess it is doable. I thought I was in trouble. I'm like, I thought I missed a step. I'm like, oh crap, I'm supposed to figure out what light it is, like, what the real light is. But like RG and B are all here, so, okay, so that one's done. Now I'm just doing pairs. So this one is more comprehensible. I'm just trying to combine them into sets that combine, oops, 2 of every color. Or no more than 2 of any color, specifically. So this top right is a magenta, these 2 to my left are yellow, the bottom left are cyan, the one above that is another magenta, so that's 3 sets of 2. Right, okay, so this right here is a yellow, the one on the top left is also yellow. I should carve off 2 of the white. There it is. Yeah, because that's a yellow, and that's a yellow, and these are both white. Magenta, magenta, yellow, yellow, cyan. These are white, yellow, yellow, magenta, magenta. Okay, yeah, it's all in PRs. What have I done? Blue light. Wait, what did I do? The puzzles are solved. Is there a laser somewhere though? Like there's no wire coming out of them here. Is it outside? Okay, so was that just a dead end for fun? Like, did the beam go anywhere? I didn't see an outcome for that. Okay, so still trying to solve U from earlier. They do give me a yellow spot. So that's probably what they want me to do, so I could screenshot that into Paint. I can keep it in mind, because trying to remember it when I walk around to it is annoying. Is this one doable? So the bottom part, I think I got stuck here already. So the bottom is white, red, and then these 2 are cyan. That's a decent starting point, but maybe from this side. These 2 are white. There's too much red. Maybe the other way? No, I need to group them in different patterns because these three are all red. And that goes very poorly for me. So let's not go straight across the bottom. Maybe try to carve left to right a little bit. Get rid of these two white, maybe. Cyan, red. Oopsie. Ah. Cyan, red. The bottom left is white. Let's see, so that shape should have 2 cyan, 2 red, 3 white. Does it have 3 white? Yeah. Yeah, because yellow and white are both white. I can't remove a white. Do I group these two whites at the beginning? And these are 2 new whites. Cyan. There's no way to reach the bottom though without grabbing more white. Do I just get these two at the beginning? Red, white, red, white. And then get rid of these two white. Now this is cyan, red, white, white down there. Damn it. These two are both, because these two are both cyan. That's 3 cyan. Getting esoteric and weird with our shapes now. Nah, this is too weird of a shape. I have to cut the left side in half or something. Because yeah, the problem is white, 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 white. It's just a cluster all in one place, which makes them very hard to separate, because if you do any kind of weird shapes, you end up cutting into that in a bad way. So cutting off 2 at the beginning has its appeal. Did I do this already? Yeah, this is the one where I go really heavy onto getting rid of all of the white. But then there's a cyan to the right of my cursor and 2 in the bottom right, and I can't get rid of them because they're all looped in. What if I do this? That's those 2 cyan incorporated into the first shape. This one has a red problem. This is because all of the magenta and red are red, so now I have a group of 4 red that I can't separate. Yep. I can scoop up 2 cyan and a red by going this way, but there are now 3 red in the middle shape. Oh man. Staring at saturated colors just kind of starts to wear on you after a while. All these really long lines become a problem where you're cutting off too many things. You're, in an attempt to cut off all the different chunks you're trying to cut off, you then start being adjacent to too many things that you need to cut off later, and you can't separate them anymore because you already drew a line next to them. Because lines create gaps. What I mean by that is I can't loop in like this. You can never close a gap inside. So in the Witness, every shape you draw always connects to the walls. So you can't just think about it of like cutting them into a bunch of chunks and then just recognizing which segments you would want to separate from each other, because you have to specifically be able to connect them back to the walls every single time, or it won't actually complete. God, this one's hard. Wait, is it just this? Damn it. I was like, you get so close to being able to solve it that way. Was that a line? Is that a hint? About the beginnings of this thing? Hey. We finally got closure on that guy too! Hooray! Is that gonna go all the way to the door finally? Is the door- the door is open! I did a thing! I did a thing.